Geek Out! Hey, and welcome to another Geek Out commentary. I'm Sam.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jake.
I'm Josh.
And we're continuing our little X-Men commentary series in preparation for X-Men Apocalypse.
Could you call it an X-Men expedition?
Yes.
Or exposition?
There's dialogue involved, so yeah, exposition would also fit.
It is giving the backstory.
Yeah, again.
I guess.
Yeah, exposition. Yeah.
Basil.
Yeah.
That was a great play on words, his name, and it took me forever to figure it out.
Yeah.
Me too.
That little moment in The Spy Who Shagged Me where he looks right at the camera.
That's the best.
Yeah, which was improvised by
Yeah.
Michael York. So well done, Michael York.
Yeah.
You'll see it when you watch the movie. But about those fucking X-Men.
Commentary's coming soon, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. You know,
He's been
I
working on
do.
it
I do
forever.
actually enjoy those. All three of them, really.
I mean, I give the third one a rough go because it is my least favorite still, but like they're all fun.
Yeah.
But the first two are fucking.
But this is an X-Men commentary.
Yeah,
as
it is.
Sam has been trying to get us back on.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, man. It's we're talking X-Men First Class, which I was like, oh shit. You know, this one was really good. You know, we had gotten X-Men Origins Wolverine, which kind of has a shaky third act, as we revealed last week. And a couple weeks ago, you know, we talked about the week before the Prestige. We talked about X-Men: The Last Stand, which we were all kind of like, maybe not too bad. And watched it, was like, maybe kind of bad.
wasn't a full-on Waterworld.
No. I mean, it's still watchable.
Yeah.
I still think. Okay.
I have no intention of ever watching that film ever again.
All right, so we're a split camp on that one, but the
Oh, it's god awful.
yeah.
So proper split.
A split camp. Yeah, but this is I think we all enjoy First Class.
Oh yeah, when this movie came out,
Yeah, it's not my favorite, but it's still.
when this movie came out, I was like singing its praises. I still love the movie, but it hasn't not as much as when I first saw it because I didn't know that this movie was was capable of this. And especially James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender, I was like, give those fuckers Oscars for this shit. Like, I was so in love with their performances. I still am. I think they're fantastic.
There is definitely one scene, which I'm sure everyone knows, and we will get to it. We will talk about it. But it is just god-awful.
It's maybe not the best line or delivery.
Yeah.
That we've ever
Wait,
seen.
actually,
I mean,
just
in my opinion, the entire scene.
I almost want to say get the groans out now, but I know it
Yeah.
won't help because even when
No.
the scene happens, the groans are going to come in again.
But otherwise, fine movie.
Yeah, it's the movie that really brought Fassbender, I think, to everyone's attention, even though he had appeared in stuff like 300 before this. And he's the one that says, "Then we'll fight in the shade."
Yeah.
Oh.
He was definitely
Yeah.
he was definitely on the radar, but like this was the one that was like, oh, okay, yeah, he's badass.
I've seen his wiener too.
Yeah. If you ever watch Shame, but
that is the
good for
true
him.
sign
Yeah.
of a quality actor.
yeah,
Good for him.
that bratwurst. But the
Jason Segel.
even though I had seen McAvoy and Wanted before this and Atonement, this is really what I was like, oh fuck, James McAvoy.
He's fantastic.
Yeah, and of course Jennifer Lawrence, who had previously been in Winter's Brown. But yeah, let's go ahead and start this motherfucker up.
Yeah, so we are watching the initial DVD, Blu-ray. Sorry, we were watching the initial Blu-ray release. There's no fancy director's cuts that I know of, for sure. Not in this one that we're watching.
No road cuts.
Nope. No, fuck them. So, as per usual, we have the movie set up, ready to go. Counters at all zeros, so make sure you have it ready to go. Paused right there at 0. And then I will give you a countdown and tell you to hit play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
This is directed by Matthew Vaughn, who had originally been hired to direct The Last Stand, but backed out because of such a short development time. And with this, he was like, I want to make a period movie that doesn't feel like a period movie, and I want to inject some fun, because all the previous X-Men films, there were fun moments, but they took themselves very fucking seriously. And this is the beginning. And look, hey, Bryan Singer's producing the movie again, which you can tell by the usual suspects lineup. Because in the years since X2, he had done Superman Returns and Valkyrie.
Ooh, I love Valkyrie.
The big thing that he originally wanted to direct First Class, but he had scheduling conflicts with Jack the Giant Killer, so he gave it to Matthew Vaughn.
I mean, I've never seen it, but I can only imagine. Valkyrie is like my favorite.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Of his films.
It is a damn fine film.
So fucking good. Damn, I watch Valkyrie.
Now, this entire opening scene basically could have been the opening to the solo Magneto film that was originally promised, right?
Hold on. I've got sound bleeding through the speakers. I'm going to be jostling things around. Not get sued, though, for that moment.
People have to pay attention for us to get sued.
Right?
But
Now it should be fixed.
yeah. But yeah, to Josh's point, yeah, originally a good chunk of the film was supposed to be X-Men Origins Magneto, but after the lukewarm response to Wolverine, which was a box office success but didn't, gross as much as
They had planned on.
and not to mention Fox felt it was really heavy to set a summer pole fixture set around the Holocaust. So elements of that film got folded into First Class.
Now, had they already shot like some of the other stuff?
This is
Because-
all new.
all new. So this isn't even like the footage that was in the first X-Men
To the point where when Bryan Singer was looking over the dailies, he thought they were just using archived footage from the first X-Men.
They did such a damn fine job.
Meanwhile, in New York,
Stately Xavier Manor.
How all good baseball hero stories start out.
Pride of the Yankees.
Yeah, this is how the natural starts.
Yeah. Pick me out a winner, Bobby.
You're too kind to be my mommy. My mommy beats me.
My mother's a bitch.
I've never liked the way
The scaly.
like transforming. I'm just.
Hmm.
I mean, it looks better, but I still don't like it.
I prefer smooth skin Mystique.
Yeah.
No, there was one first. His name was Apocalypse.
Or the Bible got it from him.
Deal.
Some really classy one-liners in this series.
In my kingdom.
Yeah, I was waiting for that shit.
This isn't a Narnia film.
I was quoting Temple of Doom.
But to be honest, that could have fit like it was a Narnia
Oh,
film.
I mean, the British accent isn't doing him any favors.
Yeah, and them being children.
Hey, look, I have chocolate.
Ooh, the reason my mom wanted to see this movie was because Kevin Bacon was in it.
He accepted it because he was like, he just found it so like fucking fun.
Yeah, he's good in it. I think he's fun.
He's an example of chewing the scenery well.
Yeah.
My uncle looked remarkably like
Kevin Bacon?
It was freaky.
Nice. I
At
like
this
Kevin
point in
Bacon.
his career, he's probably just choosing roles he can have the most fun with.
I think that was what led him to take like The Following and stuff. 'cause
Following
he had-
was
yeah.
so much fun.
He hadn't been like on a. I don't know if he had done serialized TV before, and he's like, "Yeah, fuck it, I get a film in New York. Yeah, I want to."
I'm still holding out for that Tremors TV show with him returning.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be the best. Because he's come around on that. When he did Tremors originally, he was like super depressed because he's like, my life is being.
This is what my
monster.
life's
Yeah, he was
come
like
to.
just so depressed. Then you realize like Tremors is legit awesome. I've only seen the first two. There's like a million
There's
now.
like 5?
A million? Yeah.
And there was a TV series already?
Was there ever an animated thing? I feel like
that
that's
I know
always
of.
like the.
Yeah, just like Godzilla '98 got an animated TV show.
That starts right at the
Starship
end of the
Troopers
movie.
have gotten several animated shows.
RoboCop, Rambo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alien almost got one. Or Aliens almost got one. There was-
Toxic Avenger got one.
Oh, that's right.
Killer. Yeah. we're watching this, for whatever reason, the subtitles are off. I can understand German, but nobody else in the room can. That was the moment where I realized I could speak German, when I could watch World War II movies and understand what the Nazis were saying.
Hey, if they say the number 9 or Acton,
That's a great transition right there. I mean, I've seen the movie, so I pretty much know the gist. Where he's like, "Hey, do your shit."
Yeah. Normally, it's in filmmaking, you're not allowed to break the 180 rule, which basically means that a camera has to stay on one side of the action. So, essentially, so that Kevin Bacon, when the scene started, Kevin Bacon was on the right side of the screen, and Xavier, or not Xavier, Magneto, whatever the fuck his real name is,
Eric
is on the left side of the screen, and that was a wonderful cue, that showed you that breaking the 180 rule for a purpose, and it was a beautiful reveal, and it's a lot of times that's one of the first things that I'm like, oh fuck this movie, it broke the 180 rule, it doesn't know what the fuck it's doing, and that was perfect, you know exactly what you're doing.
To Vaughn, Vaughn started out as he produced Snatch, he produced Firefly, he produced Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. But no, he's a fantastic filmmaker. He directed. Obviously, his filmmaking, his directorial debut was Layer Cake with Daniel Craig, which is what brought Daniel Craig to the Bond producers' attention.
Fantastic film.
Kingsman was directed by.
That's a bingo.
Yeah.
These Nazis go out hard.
Yeah, they get their heads pinched. All while Kevin Bacon's laughing, which is the worst way to go out.
And if you think Kevin Bacon chews the scenery, this kid is going all out.
Yeah, he's going Super Saiyan. This is what Super Saiyan 3 looks like. This is the ultimate. Oh, he was just saying no the entire time? Yes.
I know that word.
Yeah.
So if he literally says the word 9, you weren't saying if he says the number 9.
Yeah, if he says neun, then you know he's saying 9.
Yeah.
9 and 9.
Ausgezeichnet means outstanding. If you're watching this with subtitles, you already knew that.
If you're also watching this with subtitles, I'm envious of you.
Sometimes my player just doesn't like to play subtitles. This has happened to us before.
Yes.
There's a precedence.
I think with the Wolverine, which spoilers we already recorded, but I think if I remember correctly, there was no subtitles for the Japanese dialogue.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I don't know any Japanese, so
luckily we know the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, so the X logo's on the front of a fucking Nazi
coin.
And it says first class in English.
Yeah. But yeah, the idea of Magneto or Eric Lyncher becoming a Nazi hunter was something from X-Men Origins. Magneto, I guess.
James Bond style.
Well, they was very much kind of they wanted to invoke the 60s Bond, both with costumes, with the set design, and definitely with the score. I mean, 62, it's the same fucking year as Dr. No, the first Bond film.
Oh, yeah.
In a really odd way, it sort of tries to make you sympathize with him in a way as well.
Magneto?
I don't even think
absolutely.
it's an odd way.
Yeah.
I think it's just
Hey,
clearly hey, look.
This is
He
why
went
he
through
doesn't
some shit.
Yeah, this is why he doesn't trust.
This is why he goes berserk when people say things like they're just doing their job.
Just following.
That's
just
what
following orders.
Sorry.
Jennifer Lawrence was looking to do something fun after Winter's Bone, which she got her first Academy Award nomination for. But if you've ever watched Winter's Bone, obviously she wants to do something more fun than Winter's Bone, because Winter's Bone is pretty fucking depressing.
Yeah. And the Beaver.
Oh yeah, she's in the Beaver as well. Yeah, but yeah, this obviously predates the first Hunger Games film as well.
I really love like what he does with Charles Xavier. Like he makes him a relatable character.
Yeah, he was James McAvoy was not interested in playing like monk, saintly Charles Xavier.
The payoff will be, if we see him get to that point. But
that's what they keep teasing in Apocalypse.
Yeah, the bald head and all, and Aaron Eyebrow, which Mr. Sunday Movies pointed out. He's like, yeah, you see that?
I like that Raven Darkholm is crushing on her surrogate brother figure, and he doesn't even notice until like the end of the movie. And he's like, "Oh shit."
This is an example of, and I'm not super versed in like X-Men stuff, but I know that this is not the story from the comics of how Charles and Eric meet. But this is an example of like, if you can change it and to make it a little more relatable and more interesting, and it works, more power to you. And I think this is a great example of that.
Yeah.
In the comics, at least originally, Charles was one of the soldiers that liberates the concentration camp that Magneto is imprisoned at. Apparently, Jennifer Lawrence had like an allergic reaction to the makeup, which is why in a lot of sequences she's like dressed more or less, so she didn't have to do the full body thing. She does it a couple times in the film, but for the most part, she's got something going on.
He's got the bat phone. And a skull.
Very Shakespearean.
My favorite scene in this is also probably my favorite. Like, I'm trying to just run through all the X-Men stuff real quick, but probably my favorite X-Men like film moment is the Empire Strikes Back Yoda moment where they move the satellite, and like he shares the happy moment that Eric has. That's for me. That's
to unlock his potential.
For me, when I was watching this movie the first time in theaters, I was like, "Holy shit!" Because it really, and again, I think the chemistry between James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender that helps with like their friendship. So when they do start to fall apart, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah, and you can see it with the when they do press together.
Oh,
they're clearly having such a good time.
Yeah.
I remember somebody brought up like to Fassbender, he's like, I feel like with this role you're auditioning for James Bond, and they're like
on cue.
Yeah, and he's like, they're not going to see him. They're not going to see me coming. Yeah. Like he was just like, I'm gunning for him.
Well, also isn't
he would make. I mean,
he looks like
he's done straight up '60s Bond.
Yeah, and he did. Wasn't he in a? No, he wasn't. The Men from U.N.C.L.E. He was no, that wasn't him. So yeah, totally.
But Bond was always portrayed as like having like kind of that longer, angular face and stuff.
Yeah, he was never attractive in any sense. He was kind of a
maybe not to
ugly
you.
guy.
We're talking about Michael Fassbender.
No, I meant Bond.
Oh,
maybe just Roger Moore.
Yeah. True that.
Have you seen T-Dolt?
Yeah.
Have you seen Mr. Prickle Pants? What was I going to say? Oh, isn't Fassbender Irish in real life and McAvoy Scottish?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like they have fun with that. Smack yourself.
Don't touch the alarm is what he said. Again, if you're watching this with subtitles, you already knew that.
Yeah.
Still envious.
Of what? Oh, yeah, the subtitled man.
Mm-hmm.
Not the banks.
What he says is, what he said there is, I like your tie.
Cravat is the
give me your tooth. I feel like that shot was unnecessary. Inside the mouth shot. Frank Langella lookalike.
French or Swiss Frank Langella.
Swiss Langella.
Swiss chocolate.
Ooh.
Langella.
Lindt. They're good. Toblerone.
Are they? Yeah.
Two excellent choices.
Yeah. Nestle, too. But Nestle, if you look at it, they like their shit. They're actually like a criminal organization.
Yeah, they steal
Yeah.
water from California.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em.
Volcom. One of the people.
Ooh, this is a low-res shot.
Yeah.
I mean,
It helps out the mood.
probably had to be archive footage since the strip doesn't look anything remotely like that anymore.
Maybe they used the old Vegas set. Wasn't that on NBC around this time? Rose Byrne was a last-minute casting decision. Like the film had already started
shit.
principal photography.
You know who that guy is? Now that I haven't seen this since it premiered, that's General Lane from
Yeah.
Supergirl.
Good eye, Jake. Good eye.
Glenn Morshar.
You know what she's really funny in? Neighbors.
Neighbors, yeah. Sequel coming out this year.
Mm.
Oh God. She's like if X-Men: The Last Stand was a person.
You ever see her SNL
The
episode?
Character or
Horrendous.
the actress?
Actress.
Yes.
The weird thing is she like
Looks
is
the part.
kind of funny in anger management.
Yeah. You know
She
who?
worked for Mad Men.
You know who was first approached to be in the role? Who would have been fucking awesome?
Don't say Emily
Rosamund Pike.
Blunt. Oh, say because if it was Emily Blunt, I would have been super pissed.
Nah, Rosamund Pike from Gone Girl was the
Oh.
first choice.
I would have been pissed because she would have been perfect.
Yeah, but then she would have never been Harley Quinn. Right? Or am I thinking? Damn it, no, that's
No.
someone else.
Yeah.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah. Who is, based on the trailers, going to be an alright Harley Quinn.
Yeah. We'll let you guys know on the show.
I'm sure we'll have a big blowout episode on it.
Ever watch Damages?
No.
Okay, she's on it.
Once or twice. Now that's a magic trick.
Just puts on the music. With Sebastian Shaw, they were like, let's be sure not to make him look too much like Austin Powers. Like, that was a very conscious thing for Matthew Vaughn. He's like, he's got to look like the kind of suave, hip, groovy guy from the 60s, but not like frills. Though I think he has frills later, but like not, it's not never as quite as ridiculous. Lucky guess.
It's like in Last Crusade.
Except she's not screaming all the time.
Yeah.
Dad, what? Dad, what? Dad, what?
Try the fire escape.
Feels like a cigarette lighter.
I'm sorry, son. They got us.
11 o'clock, Dad. What happens at 11 o'clock? This time with feeling.
Wah, wah, wah.
It sounds like the little flurry and Let's Go Crazy.
Yeah. According to Matthew Vaughn, that was the hardest visual effect to realize because they couldn't just cover in mocap stuff because there were scenes with her in not diamond form. So they came up with some sort of light reflective material. That Jason Fleming is straight up unrecognizable as Azazel.
What else is he in?
He previously worked with Matthew Vaughn on Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. He's one of the Pikeys in Snatch. He gets killed by Jason Statham in Transporter 2. He plays the deformed guy in Clash of the Titans, the remake. This is a very kind of James Bond design for the War Room, by the way. Also very Doctor Strangelove.
I think he did.
Moira McTaggart was played by, what's her name, Olivia Williams in Last Stand as the lady that's by Charles Xavier when he transfers his mind over.
Charles.
I don't think Matthew Vaughn gave a shit about inconsistencies with the previous trilogy. He was just like, fuck 'em.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone gonna...
Nobody really complained.
Yeah. Bring
far
a
as I
pitchfork
know.
to him
It
for
was-
doing that.
Yeah, it was such a small role in the first one that or in Last Stand that
There's some other inconsistencies. Obviously, you see Charles, get spoilers for a movie that you've hopefully already seen, like get paralyzed in this movie.
That's intense.
that was my biggest or one of my bigger problems with Days of Future Past, that he's like, the first time you see young Charles, he's walking around and like, but he just got paralyzed at the end of the last movie, and then they had a really stupid way of explaining why he was walking.
Yeah, magic injections that apparently fixes his spine. That means a beer, please. They know. If they speak Italian in this movie, they complete the set for me. Das Beste.
Asbestos.
Yes. It's the 60s. They don't know.
It's in
We
everything,
drink it.
including the beer.
He plays the Swiss banker in Casino Royale that's like super happy with Daniel Craig, and in this movie he gets fucking robbed.
So he's been in 2 Bond films.
Yeah. I feel like it was the strength of Inglourious Bastards that got Michael Fassbender hired, you know. Because he's speaking German all the time in that fucking movie. And apparently he grew up in Germany, like in Heidelberg. The jig is up.
Tongue out.
Some good cinematography right here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why he switches to English here. But fuck it.
Because he has
Because
to
it had
appeal
to
to
be
the
cool for the
dumb
American
Americans.
Yeah. The subtitles weren't enough. And maybe he knew for our sake. Who knows?
This
going
one's
to
for
be a-
you, Josh.
Yes. When he says Frankenstein's monstrum, Josh isn't going to...
Frankenstein.
Yeah. Ever do a Yard of Ale before?
No.
Nope.
I did one at WonderCon.
Oh, really?
I've drank. I haven't like chugged or anything like that. But the Slaughtered Lamb in New York has yard of beer. Actually, I think I was with you.
I've had one there too.
Yeah,
Those are half yards.
Oh, was it? Yeah, you're right.
You can get a half yard at Epcot.
Mm.
Hey, look, he's Han Solo.
Yeah.
Possible casting confirmed. But not really.
No, I think they're giving young Han Solo to the guy that was in that motherfucker.
Hail Caesar?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
One thing I kind of felt distracting was Xavier always having to touch his brow, which I kind of coincidentally do a lot of. But anyway, I always thought, like, you don't always have to do it. I guess maybe it was a force of habit for him at this point.
It's how he accesses his mind palace.
Yes. Just like that motherfucker from House of Cards and Sherlock. I'm so glad Sherlock rocks him at the end of that season, just like, fuck you. Call these fun coupons.
This is so dumb.
Swear to me.
But I will.
I don't think it's ever quite explicitly said in the film that it's the absorption of energy that keeps Sebastian Shaw young.
Makes sense.
I don't think they ever explicitly say it. They're just like, oh yeah, he's just cool.
I do like the visual that you get, with him like basically having like 6 arms.
Yeah. The idea being, he's kind of momentarily overloaded with kinetic energy and just kind of like brings it all down. Ah! Okay, maybe that was not the best effect I've seen in a major Hollywood film. It wasn't the worst, but maybe not the
better
best.
than Emma Frost.
Yeah. No dames.
James McAvoy can vomit on cue.
Oh. Almost like Caitlin Olsen, who can dry heave with the best of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's supposed to be Stryker, but they realize they cast. I think they realize they cast too old for Stryker. Or no, William Stryker is his son, so he's. I guess he's grandfather Stryker. My bad, because he's talking about his son William, and Jason is the one that they have on ice. I guess. So yeah, I guess that would be Grandpa Stryker. My bad. So all the Strikers are douchebags.
You gotta have one in
It's
every
a family
film.
thing.
Yeah, God, how many movies have Strikers? How many X-Men movies?
So many.
The first one doesn't, and the Wolverine doesn't. So that's 2.
But
Last Stand doesn't have one either. 3.
But outside of those,
I mean,
he's what connects every single film together.
X2, X-Men Origins Wolverine, and this, and Days of Future Past. So that's 4 out of 7.
Well, you know what all of them have?
Dicks.
Wolverine. And dicks.
Yeah, that's true. The rumor, of course, we'll let you guys know is Hugh Jackman going to be in Apocalypse in any capacity? Oh, he is.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You just know?
Yes.
Okay.
Why is the floor of the
Him and
parking
one of his
garage
friends
so
have been
wet?
confirmed for the film.
Setting up the third Wolverine film.
Well, him and the Blob are both going to be in it.
Yeah. And there's Oliver Platt, who plays the White House counsel in The West Wing.
Now, is that really a magic trick, or did he just think, yeah, sure, it's a great idea? On his own.
It's pretty well. It's kind of heavily implied that he is the one that's like, "Fuck you, you're getting in the car." He's straight up dressed up like Bond in the beginning of Goldfinger. Straight down to the turtleneck. No shit. I thought the knife was here for our benefit.
Oh, come on. We speak English now. We're out of Germany.
Share his native tongue.
Oh, like she gives a fuck.
You can tell Bacon's just having a ball.
Wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying, he's like, he took the script because he thought it would be fun, and he's clearly having fun. So, good choice, Bacon.
Yeah.
And again, this is an example of someone that's chewing the scenery. Originally, there was supposed to be a sequence where basically a mental battle between Professor X and Emma Frost. But it was supposed to be in a rotating hallway, and Inception had come out the previous year, and so Matthew Vaughn's like, well, we're not doing this anymore. So there was supposed to be a whole set piece with Xavier against Emma Frost here. Jesus.
Jesus, titty fucking Christ.
I want you to... How many takes of Rose Byrne saying Jesus? Jesus. We're still fighting in a deleted scene.
Fighting in deleted scene. Blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Turn into a diamond.
What if we just duck?
This is some James Bond villain shit.
Yeah.
Submarine.
Well, it's straight out of like Thunderball with a guy that's got the yacht that turns into the hydrofoil, and you're like, oh, fuck. The land of submarines.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like the Star Trek 2009 set.
Uh-huh.
In that it looks like a kind of like weird version of the Apple Store.
Let it go. Let it go.
I like that Eric is so consumed that he would let himself drown just for a shot to catch up with Shaw.
You said you cunt.
Just like an atonement.
Yeah. Oh man, great movie.
I wouldn't know.
Oh.
That's literally all I know about atonement.
Yeah, everyone.
word
That's the thing everyone remembers from that movie, and it's like,
Not the fact that James McAvoy bangs Keira Knightley in a library?
yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. words of Michael Jackson. You are not alone. Fake. I mean, what is, what is it with X-Men and like special effects looking like shit?
You're like that jackass at a magic show, and it's like,
figures,
Yeah.
magnets.
I saw the prestige.
I gotta say,
I know Wes is a twin. Hey.
how cool though is it that Matthew Vaughn's like surrogate father was the original Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
And now he's doing kind of a spy 60s flick here.
I was just thinking of
mutants.
like the douche at the
Iron Man 3?
The douche that Chris was talking about, like at a magic show or whatever, like tries to explain the prestige to somebody and like ruin it. He's like, yeah, it's a twin, and I cut the fingers, and that's the whole thing. And
Bowie can make clones.
Yeah, Wolverine. There's a lot of them, and he's dead. And the other one's dead, and the other one's got a daughter. The end. The Dark Knight Rises is better. Chicken butt.
Oh, I'm about to out you.
Already did.
Yeah. Son.
Get it? Don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah. He plays another famous bald man.
This is where they met and started dating, and yeah.
He lives, he dies, he lives again.
They date again.
Yeah.
Apparently Nicholas Hoult like actively campaigned for this part because he's a huge X-Men fan, or at least of the movies.
And then he saw that shit. Best acting in the movie right
You
there.
know what they say about dudes with big feet?
Big
Jennifer Lawrence knows.
Snaps, falls, he breaks his neck.
Credits.
And that was the end.
He lives, he dies.
He dies again.
And that's how we lost Beast in the X-Men films.
And then he became a zombie in the movie Warm Bodies.
Yeah.
Oh, that was such a good role
With
for him.
Teresa Palmer.
Yeah, that was his breakout role.
I think he is Jack in Jack the Giant Slayer because that's
Sadly,
right.
yes, he is.
Because yeah, Bryan Singer liked what he saw here. Because he was producing this motherfucker.
I like this kid.
I would have
like,
put him
hey,
in a really shitty
yeah.
movie.
You want your movie career to take a couple steps back? Follow me, kid.
Jake's
Follow
not
me,
wrong.
I'm Bryan Singer. I know what I'm talking about.
Hey, you seen the Prestige?
Remember Brandon Routh?
You seen the Prestige? douche bro guy summarizing famous movies. Dude from Flashdance.
Is that your post-Kiss podcast?
Yeah, dude from Flashdance. Fuck some shit.
Hey,
And
I look like Magneto.
Wolverine shows up. That's all that matters, you know. Act. Try it.
Yeah.
Try it.
Try acting. Ever see that
wow.
movie that she's in with
Wow,
Liam Neeson?
that's the most real performance
one?
I've seen of her yet.
I think it's like Identity or something. No, it's not Identity.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about. No, I have not, though.
Yeah. Did you ever see the Liam Neeson movie with January Jones and Diane Kruger?
Maybe?
Because she acts
Liam Neeson.
maybe not as well. Yeah, all about the Neeson's baby.
I'd have to know the name of the
Liam
film.
Neeson's baby.
is my shit.
But this got to be because Mad Men starts in '62, and of course she's Don Draper's wife in that.
Yeah. She is good in that because she's like playing, you know.
She has to, yeah. She has to be kind of like a very repressed personality in that.
Yeah.
In this movie, she's just kind of like anemic. Normal.
Just wear shoes.
I can show you the world.
Shining chrome and splendid.
Splenda?
Splenda. Splenda.
Splendid!
This is did you guys ever see Ted 2?
No.
All right. Well, I can't say remember when, but there's a part where they talk about Steven Tyler, and I was just thinking about this with like, the way you look in Mutants, and they refer to Steven Tyler in that movie as a soccer mom looking Goonie monster. Man, that makes me laugh so hard. When was the first Hunger Games then? Like 2012 or something? Like right after this?
Yeah, I mean, it was, basically, how they're eating Twinkies. How
romantic.
Yeah.
How unsterile.
That's just Fassbender walking on set.
Just reminding them he's got a
Fassbender,
big
you weren't
donger.
even supposed to be here today.
Just Michael Fassbender, you bastard. Wasn't Sebastian Shaw the old man who played unmasked Darth Vader?
The actor happened to have the same name as Kevin Bacon's character. Yeah.
Tight.
Sebastian Shaw was also a character on the 1960s soap opera Dark Shadows.
Oh. I like what James McAvoy's wearing.
Played by Christopher Pennock. Yeah.
I like that. That's a nice like sweater thing he's got on.
He is a professor.
Yeah.
And Fassbender would play Steve Jobs.
Oh yeah. To perfection.
Oh yeah.
She's not my daughter.
Yeah. God sent his only son on a suicide mission, but we give him a free pass because he made trees.
That's the favorite line. Yeah, the whole thing.
I'm poorly made. I play the orchestra waz. Watch Steve, not Jobs, because that's the Ashton Kutcher one. Watch Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs.
Because that one's fucking fantastic. Honestly, I thought Fassbender should have got Best Actor for that.
Oh, for real?
But it went to Leo.
Because it was his time.
Yes, just like it was Scorsese's time for The Departed.
Oh, fuck no.
I mean, I don't get to make the rules, Josh.
I mean, I'd take him winning it for The Departed over Leo winning it for The Revenant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know in The Revenant? Third of all, West Wing hasn't been on the air for 5 years.
I'm feeling all of the outfits that Professor Charles Xavier is wearing. I like it.
So you like grandpa wear?
Yeah, granny shit.
Granny shit. John Lennon's granny shit.
It's a giant golf ball.
My dad
Golf
used to work near
ball.
one at Fort Belvoir.
A giant golf ball?
It looked like it, yeah. Basically the Epcot Spaceship Earth.
Mm.
I'm so turned on right now.
Yeah.
As am I.
He's like, you would know. Burn! Parade rest.
Fangirls!
Yeah, don't. Just
Easter eggs! Ah!
Just you wait for the trailer.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Isn't there like two other hair jokes in this?
Oh, there's
I know
at
the
least,
end there's
I think
one.
there's one more.
Yeah.
Grab the railing and shout.
Do the opposite of January Jones. There you go.
Oh, face.
That looked like a shot from Steve Jobs. Like you
Yeah.
could have like.
It's kind of got that score
This
going
is
on.
the,
too. Hey, look, it's not Storm.
Yeah.
This is the eye brain thing.
Cyclops.
Yeah.
Either that or Matt Murdock. Who the fuck knows? At this point,
Is Matt Murdock a mutant?
at this point, Daredevil, the
No.
20th Century Fox still had the rights. So,
Hey.
He's not a mutant.
hey, look, it's Lenny Kravitz's daughter.
Yeah.
I
She's not
do-
my
Oh.
daughter.
Who is
Wait, what?
later in
Yeah.
the Mad Max.
Really?
Along with
Kravitz.
Nicholas Holt.
Huh.
Did you know that her and Fassbender used to date? Because of course they did. Everybody wants a crack at that Fassbender.
Wait,
I mean,
what's the age difference between the two?
probably about 10 years.
I'll never understand that.
Have you seen Michael Fassbender?
Have you seen his penis?
Yeah, I have.
What shame.
It's like that champagne bottle. Gross. Terrible.
Not the worst CGI I've seen.
Well, in this movie,
Yeah, I've seen a secret CIA building.
It doesn't
look at that.
exist.
Look at that.
Poor fucking Darwin.
I know, seriously.
Right?
If there's one character, like, at least narratively, that shouldn't die,
Yeah, it's him.
like, I can understand that they probably don't have anything for him to actually do in the movie, but come on. I mean, there's no assholes there.
Yeah. The only asshole is his own.
Yeah. Banshee dies off camera in between this and Days of Future Past. You were saying about shitty CGI?
Oh yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah. They're all dead.
That's this film's mutant power, Jake. Shitty CGI.
And you're Magneto. There he is. We're gonna fuck you up, son. We love fish.
Right in the ass. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's Wolverine, guys! Oh my god!
Apparently,
Roll credits.
I do love that shit though.
Yeah. The idea was as soon as Matthew Vaughn heard that Bryan Singer and Hugh Jackman were talking about Hugh Jackman visiting the set just for fun, they're like, what if we just wrote like a quick one-off scene and that was it?
Like it's I dig it.
And that always gets the biggest crowd reaction whenever I see it. Like I guess I've only seen it in theaters once, so
Yeah.
That's
one. You got a big one. I
It
saw
is
it.
a
the size of one.
It is a reference to the end credit scene in Wolverine Origins. And it's cute. Although, as we found out last week, we didn't get that ending, and I've forgotten what happens in it, except for that he's drinking at a bar.
Yeah, the Japanese bartender asks if he's drinking to forget, and he's like, no, drinking to remember. And then everyone's dicks went flaccid if they hadn't already.
Flaccid dicks.
Yeah. Midnight to 3.
To the side.
Abraham Lincoln.
Remember when that was General Thade at the end of Planet of the Apes? Tim Roth's chimpanzee.
Where's that pop figure? Isn't it funny that like in Wedding Crashers they basically do this? We're not that young. The fever, the rage. It turns good CGI.
cruel.
Shit.
Fake.
I mean, Christ
Super
almighty.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I hate you.
Well,
Good job.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Why
yeah.
wasn't I a Weasley in the Harry Potter films? But you don't.
Yeah, that's the last thing you do. Almost literally.
That's right. He goes on to be a bad guy in the Blacklist.
For how many seasons?
Well, they haven't killed him yet.
Oh.
So
Can they say the
at
same thing
least
about
2?
Megan Boone?
I really do hate the writers of that show.
This is the first time that they've done the whole "these are our powers."
She won an Oscar, you know.
She's
Hawk sick loogies.
Yeah. Jennifer Lawrence has been nominated for 3 Oscars. She won 1. Oh, I forgot that joke was in there. You know what they say about guys with big feet? They wear big shoes.
I do. Just do it. Just do it.
Remember when he shows up in that Taylor Swift music video?
I do not.
No,
Okay.
which one?
Not Love Story. You Belong With Me.
Oh.
You belong with me.
Oh, is he the
Oh yeah,
the boyfriend or the
love interest.
the one that she wants to steal away from another girl?
The other Taylor Swift. Yeah,
Yeah.
because she dual roles in that one.
To where you once belong.
Sweet Loretta Martin thought she was a woman.
That CGI wasn't terrible.
Yeah. Also, it's not supposed to have fire powers, as we established last week. It's supposed to be.
It's just so quick that
Yeah.
it burns it from friction.
burns
He's
the
the-
metal, man.
He's the better Summers,
And
apparently.
sets fire to metal.
Set fire to the rain.
Ooh. For fire, with fire. Your ding is there. For fire, with fire. We also die.
And taxpayers, so go fuck yourself.
Your favorite line, Chris.
Ugh.
Get ready for it.
I'm gonna go shoot myself real quick.
Louder.
Ugh. Ugh.
You were right, Jake.
Academy Award winning actress right there.
I do too, Jennifer Lawrence.
Fuck.
Yeah, we all know the Russians don't have retreats.
Russia isn't real.
Russia never retreats. That's how they beat Napoleon and Hitler, right?
Ooh, baby, I love your way. I don't know why.
Rhythm is a dancer. I can do it too.
Hey, look, it's the first Captain America film.
Was filmed in Pinewood Studios, so хорошо.
And this desert or forest scene looks just like out of
Oh,
the
again.
battle where they rescue Bucky.
Oh yeah, I mean it's all England, man. Not actually Russia. Хорошо. Chaps. You know he's British because he says chaps. Assless chaps. Хорошо.
Threw it open like he was expecting it to be full of people. Da.
That means yes.
And you're Magneto.
Hey, it's MASH. Da, 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 da.
'Cause suicide is painless.
We're all using binoculars. Oh, a dame. It's the guy it's Boris the Butcher for starters, or Boris the Blade from Snatch.
Plays every Russian.
And he's also he eats the yellow M&M.
That's right.
Chops them into little pieces with ice cream.
Sprinkle all the ice cream.
And he's the guy that Bruce Wayne gives his coat in Batman Begins.
That's right.
Nice jacket. No.
Or the guy trying to find the cure to Chimera in
That's
Mission
right.
Impossible 2.
That's right.
Well done, sir.
Yeah. Got any others, or do we grab all the big ones?
I got nothing.
All right, that's all the hits.
Now let's play the deep cuts.
Yeah. I'm gonna IMDb him just for shit.
This is from our new record. Audience goes to the bathroom.
It's a good song.
Look at my... Check out these breasts. That's what I would say if I had breasts all the time. It's probably for the best I don't actually have breasts. Or maybe it's to the detriment of mankind. You guys will never know. And win it. There's a deleted scene here where Magneto makes a Russian soldier stab himself.
metal. Oh, that's like an Akira.
Yeah, it's in the. It made it as far as the trailer, but it's not in the final film.
Now, why doesn't he just do that all the time?
I don't know.
Because then what would we learn? I always like that. I thought it was kind of cool. Forget my face.
He's just speaking baby talk.
Defy. That means go. Or hurry in some.
Goo goo gaga.
Hey.
Duh. Fuck.
This is me acting.
Yeah. In between takes.
That's the best take.
Yeah,
That is the best take.
In between takes, James McAvoy would go. He'd put his hand on his head like this, and he'd go, act. Act.
Wait, isn't she supposed to be stronger in that form?
Yeah.
But doesn't necessarily mean that she's stronger than them.
She probably wasn't
Her skin
prepared
may
for...
be stronger.
Yeah, she wasn't prepared, I think, for a double mutant onslaught.
Onslaught?
Oh.
When do we get that villain?
Next, probably.
I guess there's nobody bigger than Apocalypse other than Onslaught.
Morph.
Not even Sinister?
Sinister was always kind of like Apocalypse's lapdog.
I
would
still
love Mr. Sinister.
Yeah.
What about Omega
I would love
Red?
Shadow King. Omega Red would be... Put him in the fucking third Wolverine movie, because he makes more sense as a Wolverine villain. There's that awesome like Jim Lee cover where the two of them are like fucking going at it.
Wolverine's so cool, and like all of his movies suck.
I think you'll be interested by Chris's and I's commentary.
I'll have to check that out.
Now, if
Sweet.
she is in
You
Diamond,
have to watch the Ultimate Edition.
Diamond
Wow, then
form,
fuck
can
it.
she
I'm
shatter?
Yeah, I mean... It's
Kevin Bacon?
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm looking
Welcome
right
to
at
Cuba.
you. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Kevin Bacon, and this is
Cuba.
Cuba. Welcome to Traveling Through Cuba.
Welcome to Cuba.
Did it?
But will it?
No.
Maybe
You're
him.
not a cockroach.
Or Godzilla.
Not even Godzilla 89,
Yeah.
98.
I mean, there was a Godzilla film in '89.
Yeah.
And 98.
And this is definitely not it. So, boom.
Right on both counts.
Fake.
Hey, why don't you get some new CGI, you fake?
Fuck you.
Oh.
Oh.
Because dead.
And you know what? He literally is I mean, he's not the one that directly kills him, but it's his energy blast. Hey.
You're all gonna die horribly in about 5 minutes.
Message.
Preach, sister. I don't know what face that is for Banshees.
I don't think he knew either.
Yeah, that's why they didn't bring him back for the sequel.
Oh, bro.
What a pity.
He said he was like, when he got cast, he was like, yeah, it kind of makes sense because there's no way I would be, cast as like Superman or Batman.
Especially in a Marvel movie.
Yeah, yeah. Crossover.
Right?
He goes out the worst, dude. Not him. Him.
Oliver Platt?
Yeah.
He just
Gets dropped from, like, the moon.
I would rather get dropped from the moon than...
I don't know.
I mean, if I had the luxury to choose.
Yeah, but the sad thing is they're not even dying
Actually,
before
that
they hit the
guy's
ground.
pretty bad.
Well, I know. I'm aware.
But would you rather that or being, having Havoc's energy blast tossed in your mouth?
Yeah. Or shawed here.
Yeah, am I to believe that the kinetic energy from a bullet hitting his body just...
It gets absorbed.
Yeah.
But the bullet itself, though, isn't kinetic energy.
Well,
Where's that going?
he robs the bullet of its kinetic energy.
So then it would, in theory, just stop.
It's like when the Flash robs the speed from something. Has he been able to do that in the show yet?
I haven't
The
seen
Flash
that. No.
himself has not, but
Yeah.
the speed has been robbed from him.
By Zoom, I assume?
Yes. You assume.
Zumba.
Although in this movie, or in the movie here, it looks like he just absorbs the bullet.
Yeah, because right there, bullets should be lining the ground then, right?
Yeah, but I mean, we've seen a lot of bad CGI in this, so
Oh, yeah, true.
I am not surprised that they skimped on the bullets falling on the ground around him. Whoa.
Damn, earning that PG-13 rating, aren't we, Darwin? Stomp the yard, bitch.
See, that looked okay.
Yeah, because it's just pyrotechnics. I mean,
But it's still fake pyrotechnics.
yeah. Oh, totally.
Let's run back into the room that we just left.
Yeah. Oh, the shit. There's another bad guy now. An incarnate hurricane.
I believe it's a tornado.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Matters.
No, fuck you. It's a twister.
Just like the movie Twister.
Hi.
You ever been to Cuba?
Yeah.
We have great travel opportunities.
That's the stupidest line. Like, fuck the Magneto line. Like, you want the mutants? Oh, just let us normal people go. Get out of here.
I guess he did. He got killed off screen.
Yeah, it's retarded. Yeah, tell us everything you're doing, please.
And this is Cuba.
Yeah, the fucking doors open. Azazel.
Yeah.
Azazel.
When Michael Fassbender tries to pronounce his name in Days of Future Past, when he's getting pissed off in the airplane, Azazel, say their names. I can't even pronounce it. Oh, W status.
What face is he making there?
Yeah. Ever see the first Friday the 13th? I'm in it.
You ever see that movie where you see my wang?
I'm in it.
Yeah, I'm the Hollow Man.
Yeah, that's right. Yo, Hollow Man. You ever see Animal House? Remain calm. All is well.
I get spanked repeatedly. Asking
Thank you,
for-
sir. May I have another?
I guess. Because apparently Jennifer Lawrence would, like, hang out with Lenny Kravitz because she became friends with her daughter. I guess she got to work directly with Lenny Kravitz in The Hunger Games.
It's true, yeah. That's probably where they met. I mean, well, yeah, I mean, yeah. Got you. I got you. I feel. I got me. I got it.
Hey, what
Bro, what the fuck you doing?
No,
Hey,
fuck
bro.
you.
No, bro.
Fuck
Bro,
you, bro. I'm going to Cuba.
Sunny Havana.
I gotta see what the Azazel really looks like.
I want to put that on your tombstone. Ever have that pizza?
Put that on your Wyatt Earp.
Like candy.
Batman v Superman.
Kiss him.
Do you bleed? You will.
Do you ash into fucking ash?
You will. His name is Martha.
He's
Holy shit.
Michael Jackson. And
So that's, yeah,
Mm.
the guy who plays... Sorry, my mind's being blown because I'm actually finally looking at what Azazel looks like.
Yeah. It's Jason Fleming.
Well, I mean, the name didn't ring a bell.
yeah, and it doesn't to me either.
He's that guy. He plays Dr. Jekyll in The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Oh,
that fine film.
Wow.
Any relation to Ian?
No, he doesn't spell his last name the same. His last name uses a Y.
He's in The Social Network as uncredited.
Oh.
He's in Kick-Ass. I know him from that.
Yeah. Also directed by Matthew Vaughn, which makes sense.
Mhm.
That's what he does right after this.
All right, Mr. Bacon, show us Cuba.
Wait for it. I don't speak Russian, guys.
What good are you?
Well, now we're fucked for this part.
Oh, that was Cuba.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
There it is.
Well done, Mr. Bacon.
You win supermarket sweep.
Honestly, what I know him from best is From Hell and Rockstar and Bruiser, even though I've never seen it, but I've seen the trailer. So, you know, that's got something going. Spice World? He's Brad.
Oh, yeah. Now I know why. No,
He's in-
like I just pulled up his IMDb and I was like, this guy looks familiar. And then he said Spice World and I was like, that's why.
He's in the 1994 Jungle Book.
Team Jungle Book.
The one where the dude gets crushed to death.
I will take your word for it.
It
sir.
happens. Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice, has been fucked. Man, that taxi cab got fucked up. Whoever was on the job on that shift.
They got dusted.
Oh, the guy who plays Adapt to This was in 4 episodes of Justified.
Huh.
Darwin.
Huh.
Can't even
What the
bury
fuck?
him. Then
He's in Aloha?
Oh,
Missed that. I own that. That's right.
yeah.
One of like 3 people.
One
Me,
B.
Cameron Crowe, and
Bradley Cooper.
For some reason, he's really proud of it.
He was fine in it. John Krasinski's silent role.
This past year was the first year, I think, in like 3 years, 3 or 4 years, that Bradley Cooper wasn't nominated for an Academy Award.
That's right, American Sniper, right?
Yeah.
Was that the last one, American
Yep.
Sniper?
American Sniper was his last nomination. But yeah, he didn't get nominated for Aloha, and he didn't get nominated for Burnt.
I saw both.
Is Fleming not Azazel in Days of
He's not in
Future
Days of...
Past?
You just,
Is Azazel not in?
you
Days?
just see his dead face.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out like next 2 weeks.
It's dead face.
Next week. Well,
You'll
next
find
week for us.
Yeah, you at home will find out in 2 weeks. We'll know next week.
With your butt. This part, watch
This
watch how
line
bad this
delivery?
is. Watch
Oh,
how bad
God.
this is. Oh my god. Ready for this, Josh?
Hey, she made the international sign of the donut.
Here we go. Blink more. That's her soul trying to be like, get me out of here.
Inject a little emotion,
Yeah.
maybe just a little more.
Fake.
What was your first indicator, Jake?
Looking like shit. That is
Mirror. Mirror.
mirror.
Hey, look, it's Cuba.
Cuba.
Wait, no. That's not Kevin Bacon. That
Yeah.
can't be Cuba.
It's Dexter's dad.
Yeah, it's James Remar
you see
from
his
the
wiener.
He's from the Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see his wiener in
Not the Warriors.
So-
yeah, I wish in Sex and the City.
So 3 wieners so far in this movie.
Hey,
That
that's
Robin Scherbatsky's dad
uh,
and the guy from Twin
Twin
Peaks.
Peaks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and the devil on Reaper.
yeah.
Ray Wise.
you're all right.
Reaper was a great show.
It's ours.
It was fine.
It was a great show.
Look at that little mustache he's got going on. I've never noticed that. I've never watched this on Blu-ray, but he has he's growing a mustache.
That's his other mutant
Isn't that
power.
weird? I've never noticed that. He's clearly growing a mustache.
Because now you're seeing it in Blu-ray.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
The 1080p.
Yeah.
All 1080p.
You see Tom Cruise running away as it's exploding.
Wearing a Born to Run or Born in the USA shirt.
Yeah, Born in the USA shirt, yeah. Good man. It'd be funny if it was Born to Run. He's just booking it.
Yeah.
I mean, it is Tom Cruise.
It's a town full
He
of
is
losers and
born
he's
to run.
pulling out of here to win. Russian? Excuse me. Soviet.
Speaking to the Secretary General. I only know. Okay, I know words here and there.
Show me
We
potato
move forward.
salad.
What is chicken Kiev?
I do like and you see a bit of it during the training montage. Did you know my grandfather worked for the CIA obviously during the 13 Days Crisis?
I did not.
He did. He was the head of imagery, so he analyzed all the U-2 and SR-71 photos,
Yeah.
which means
Good
those
shot.
photos of Cuba was something that he looked at and had to show to like the director of the CIA. Like, by the way, they have missiles. This is again just like this isn't even from the movie. It's just Fassbender. Like, come on, man,
Yeah.
fucking
I
do
can
it.
fucking do it.
Didn't even know they were filming. He just really wanted to die.
I'm gonna be in an adaptation of Macbeth with Marion Cotillard, man.
I heard it's really good.
Yeah, same director as Assassin's Creed, and
Oh.
Marion Cotillard is also in Assassin's Creed. So
Shit.
they basically, I guess, did that to Macbeth to warm up.
Yeah.
Like,
Nothing
oh,
like
yeah.
warming up for a video game by doing Shakespeare.
Yeah, sets the tone.
I do love the cutting, the editing in this
Yeah,
sequence.
it's well done.
Yeah, like I was saying during the Kennedy thing, you get it all through this training
Yeah.
montage. Fuck nuclear bombs.
Yeah, I got those sleeves, bro. I cut them. I identify most of him because he's got no sleeves.
He was in one episode of Blue Mountain State as as Golden Arm, a high school right a high school football prodigy, and he's such a fucking douche in it, and it's great.
That panel of Rose Byrne, like, yeah.
I want to meet a British person who I say something smart and they go top marks.
I want to meet one that says capital
Wow.
or smashing.
I want to meet a Brit who loves Captain Britain as much as Americans love Captain America, because for some reason that's
So
just
not
so
at
cool
all,
to
because
me.
we all hate Captain America.
Yeah.
Did that just for you, Josh.
I'm ready.
top marks.
Just this one. Triple vision.
Ang Lee
Your
Hulk.
brother had such better aim.
I identify a bit with Hank, you know, the kind of like more information than you like should get.
It's like Silver Banshee. Remember that episode of Supergirl?
Yeah.
Where this
looks like she's
exact
got
same
corpse
thing
paint.
happens. Oh, it's so fucking great. Except that doesn't happen.
That's my name. It'll be Beast. On your left.
I like that they kind of like bonded over being smart people.
Yeah, and Nicholas Holt's actually British too.
You're a twat.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
You're right, cunt, yeah.
Hi.
Hi, I'm funny.
Oh, you're lifting weights. Do you need a spot? Do you? Oh shit.
Message.
Hit the one in the middle. Yeah, hit the one in the middle.
Yeah.
Hit everything but the one in the middle.
What do you think of Havoc's outfit in the comics? The black and white with the.
I actually like it.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I don't read X-Men comics, but I like the look of it. Fucking great.
He's not even screaming. Now he just sounds like Dave
Terrible.
Mustaine.
They did get a metal singer to do it, but I forget which one.
Did they really? I gotta
Yeah.
find out. Hang on.
Why should be like Tim the Ripper Owens or something?
Oh, that'd be too cool.
Oh, cupped a boob.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, you freak.
Yes, it is a good chap.
Because if
I
you
don't.
fail, I will make your tiny little brain explode.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rip your head off.
I do like this little scene that they have here.
Oh, it's like Jake was saying earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the best scene in the movie.
Jazz hands.
Spirit fingers.
But
Sorry, Charles, my jazz hands just aren't strong enough.
But like even like just beyond like seeing how excited Xavier gets, like the nice little message that comes across too.
Yeah.
The idea that he's repressed these painful memories of what should be happy memories, of his mother, but yeah.
And then he allows Charles to experience this moment with him.
Yeah.
There's like the way that
They share the feeling.
McAvoy plays the sincere thanks of letting him see that moment is well done.
Must be the fourth day of Hanukkah. Night of Hanukkah, rather.
It plays a lot like the earlier seasons of Smallville with Luthor and Clark.
Mm. I would have loved if they had just stayed on
Yeah.
Fassbender the entire time, just like slowly pushing in on his face.
Yeah, and you get
to the point where you just see, like, you're pretty much just focused on the tear. I think that would have been, like, in filmmaking, you know, like, and you just hear the satellite dish.
There's that
turning,
smile. Like,
and then cut to it facing them exactly.
Save some
And then-
money on the effect shot.
Someone
Yeah.
running outside saying, "We can't
Then
get a
maybe-
TV signal anymore."
Yeah, right. And then maybe, you know, that secret CIA headquarters wouldn't have looked so fake. Fake.
JFK was our president. He's got a gun? Yes, we're going to get him. I'm going to find him.
Pop, motherfucker.
There
Vaughn
was
sitting
Symbolism.
in the back like, who the fuck gave Fassbender a gun?
Vaughn's original idea for the sequel, because he was originally attached to Direct Days of Future Past, was that it was Magneto that kills JFK by controlling the magic bullet.
We all know that it was the cigarette smoking man from the X-Files.
Yes.
Or the comedian.
Sets up Lee Harvey. Yeah, or sets up, unless you read Before Watchmen.
Yeah, where they were friends or whatever.
Yeah. That's fucking fuck Before Watchmen. Fuck Before Watchmen.
Oh, yeah. I've
Outside
only
of
read, like,
Minutemen.
I never read that one.
But you know what happens
I
after?
chose not to read any of them.
You know what happens after Before Watchmen?
What?
Watchmen.
No.
Wait, it's not before, after Watchmen?
Yeah. Just to fuck with you.
And for even more of a cash grabbing.
Secret of the Ooze.
Do you want to get high?
So what you're telling
We'll-
me is
we'll
one
do
of these
Romeo
two is
and
about to
Juliet
turn into a
style.
rhinoceros person.
Well, it turns one of them into an animal person.
You know what's
Beast.
never been cool in any X-Men movie? When Beast roars and it sounds like fucking stupid. And this movie has a great example of him roaring and it's like, shut up. Galloping beast move. God.
He doesn't do it, if I remember
No,
correctly.
he doesn't, thank God. But he roars, I think, like twice. I think he roars at one point when, like, they get the Blackbird's about to get hit and he, like, dodges a missile and he roars.
Yeah, but Jake, if you had to keep it in the roar or the "and you'll be Magneto," which would you keep in?
I don't know. They're both equally terrible. Although, honestly, the you being Magneto, like, I think being around Sam and Chris with that, like, has in, like, because I never realized how stupid that was, but, like, it's just been, it's, like, seeped into my mind. I'm like, that is
I feel like
pretty
I
dumb.
vocally groaned in the theater when and you're Magneto.
Yeah. I just thought it was like, oh, it's the necessary bullshit to say how they got their names. Because people need a reason.
Your egg, my sperm.
Together we change the world. What was his two favorite, Akira and
There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood? Or
So you
my
agree
two
with him on,
favorite-
like, half of it now?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like There Will Be Blood, but
It was never my favorite.
it was never my favorite. But even Paul Thomas Anderson movie.
Second favorite Anderson director.
That's right. Although I did buy Fantastic Mr. Fox on Blu-ray and digital recently. I fucking love that movie.
It's a winner.
It's so fucking good, and I don't actually really like that Anderson that much. I think he's talented.
Wes.
What's that?
Wes.
Thank you. Yeah,
Is my least favorite Anderson director.
I think he's. I think he, like I said, he's really talented. I just like fell in love with Fantastic Mr. Fox. I think it's such a great movie.
Yeah. It's like the least Wes Anderson movie.
Yeah. Find him.
Well, it is a form of stopping him permanently.
Prominently. He's got that 1989 Bruce Wayne look going on. I've got work to do.
Just make up a dirty limerick. Even though that was Batman Returns.
A few have come to mind.
Can't find a better man.
Arrogance, it's a two-syllable word that means pride. Make that 3. I can count.
Hey, you know what? Even Sherlock doesn't understand that the solar system is heliocentric. It's fine.
He does now.
Yeah.
After Watson calls him out on it, and everyone in the Scotland Yard makes fun of him for it.
Do you really not believe that the solar system is heliocentric? Although I don't think they say the word heliocentric. They do you really think that the sun revolves around the earth or whatever? I gotta put it in my feet because my feet are the weird thing.
Oh.
Never
Wouldn't
seen
that
normal
have
feet
been agonizing for him?
Yeah.
What, the reshaping of bone?
Yeah.
Only if he didn't have some sort of sedative.
Just like
Turns into an American
That-
Werewolf in London.
Oh, yeah.
One of the best werewolf transformations ever.
Oh, yeah.
Basically created the Academy Award for Best Makeup.
Yeah, and yet didn't win it.
Wasn't it created the following year? Like, because
Yeah.
of...
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, of course it wouldn't win it.
I do like that transformation. It's pretty good.
The only one that I would say is better is the Howling because it goes a
Howling's
little bit more
longer.
intense. Yeah.
Howling, like, she just stares for like 27 minutes as she watches him slowly turn it. It's good, but it slowly turns into a werewolf. Also, that movie's nuts.
That's so Raven.
Yeah, it's true.
I miss him.
Hey, look at that. Rebecca Romaine Stamos cameo. Although I think she's just Rebecca Romaine at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, the real Raven, and it turns into. Is that you who sent it? Who said that on my wall or sent it to me? Is it you, Chris?
Probably. Knowing me.
Yeah, I want the real Raven. And then it was, that's so Raven. Yeah, I watched it. Is it in the How I Met Your Mother? That is so not Raven.
It sounds right.
Barney Stinson.
One of my favorite pieces of graffiti in Buenos Aires, somebody just scrawled the words Barney Stinson.
Like in the
Welcome
subway,
to
I was
Buenos
like,
Aires. The Barney Stinson.
Hi, for once I feel like an all-natural woman.
You make me feel.
Remember, Captain Kirk once justified making out with a chick because he found her too much woman. I was like, only in the 60s, man. The deleted scene is Xavier's getting champagne for him and Moira McTaggart because after this they bang. But it's a deleted scene, so you have to consult your extras.
Yep.
Someone partied hard.
alcoholism.
I do like these outfits too. I know we were talking about Deadpool, the Negasonic Teenage Warhead wearing the X suit looks good. These ones aren't bad. Hey,
Straight out of the comics, very much kind of in the vein of both the X-Men First Class miniseries and the new X-Men by Grant Morrison.
Oh yeah,
And very much like the X-Men animated series, which was many of us, mostly me, first exposure. And for the longest time, only exposure. Really.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if that or me picking up X-Men #1 predated it all. I know it looks dumb, guys.
Beauty and the Beast. I think this Beast looks doesn't look too bad. I like these wearing the glasses.
They want him to look a little more feral
Yeah,
than he does his Kelsey Grammer status.
it's because you're blue, I'm blue. Together we change the world.
There it is.
Ugh, you fuck.
Fake.
Yeah.
I'm a douche.
Hey, yo, look at my circular thing on my chest. I shoot at things. No, you didn't, you prick.
You fuck.
Hey, it's Cuba!
Cuba! Where's Kevin Bacon? How do you know it's Cuba?
Yeah. There. Oh, that's right. Michael fucking Ironside.
Oh, from Total Recall
Yeah.
himself. It's Richter.
Yeah, see you at the party, Richter.
It's Sam Fisher.
I feel like he also plays General Lane.
Yeah. I
A
think he's-
General Lane.
Yeah, and he voices Darkseid.
Mm.
Oh, shit's about to get real.
Why is that one guy not putting on his safety gear?
He can swim.
Oh, okay.
He's
not
a
like
mutant.
these other fucks.
The dumbest scene. Well, no, there's a lot of dumb scenes in Pearl Harbor, but there's one scene in Pearl Harbor where the Arizona's going down, and one of the guys is like, "I don't know how to swim." It's like, "Why'd you join the goddamn Navy?"
Valid question to ask.
I'm afraid. I don't want to die. Then why'd you join the Marines?
Is that him yelling, yep, to put on their safety gear?
Well, basically full speed ahead.
Fake.
Fake.
What?
That's not a real Russian.
I have one line in this movie.
And I'm gonna sell the shit out of it.
It's still going.
He just said fire in like a really, really long Russian way.
He was basically saying, like, "Hey, the U.S. Odessa is still going," or I guess not U.S. Odessa because they're not, United States, whatever the fucking acronym is for the Russian military.
That was never the intended altitude for that craft, was it?
No, and also doesn't have windows along the side of it. I never understood why they chose like a blackbird. Like I know that was like in the comics, but I do like they make it like look like a blackbird.
Blackbird coming on the dead of night. Blackbird coming in the dead of night?
Nah, I mean, it's your song, bro.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sir Paul might have something to say about it.
Yo, Dave Grohl covered that song, man.
He did.
My college roommate was like so impressed that I knew how to play it. He's like, dude, Dave Grohl played that once. And I was like, Paul McCartney wrote it, bruh. Fuck yo, sir. I'm alive.
There it is.
Dumb.
Well, he just killed all the people that were still on that ship. I just threw up everywhere.
Here he's saying, you did a really, really good job. Now arrest the fucker.
Yeah.
He's basically like, you single-handedly stopped World War III. Now arrest this man.
Yeah.
My time has come.
That's why they have me in this film in the first place. Start the reactor. Freeze.
Bombay.
Let's mention this is like 5 years before 2001.
Caca!
Did you ever find out which metal singer?
No.
Must be like Corey Taylor or something.
I don't think he has that kind of range anymore.
This was 5
This is
years
why.
ago. Yeah.
What I mean, like, that dude just screams and not like high pitched. Let's see if they have it under the facts. Banksy?
Yep.
Barney Stinson.
Oh, did I take a picture of that piece of graffiti?
Oh, Michael Fassbender and James McAvoy are both in Band of Brothers. A guy named Josh Ramsey, who's the lead singer of the Canadian band Mariana's Trench.
Oh.
I don't listen to them, so.
Sound pretty metal to me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the jet was never seen from again. That's a lie.
A fun outing with the X-Men. Go to Cuba, they said. Oh, kinky.
I hope that is like a holiday card for Fassbender and McAvoy.
Probably is.
Just the two of them slammed up against each other.
They did a thing on the Graham Norton show where they showed the two of them, a bunch of the erotic fan art people were drawing, and it's really funny. You should check it on YouTube.
Dead?
Thank God.
Penetrate.
I love Magneto's theme in this film, by the way. Kind of that.
Yeah, I agree.
Back to regular bacon. Not extra crispy. There is no sequence where that looks good.
What is she?
She is hissing acid spots.
Okay.
Hey, remember me? I'm in this movie. Somehow I can go up.
Also, isn't Banshee like super Scottish in the comic books?
Yes.
Hello.
I feel like
Welcome to Cuba.
I feel like in the Cuban sequences. In the Cuban sequences, I feel like Fassbender's accent slips into his natural Irish accent. God damn it.
Yeah.
Those guns. That comes later.
Are you enjoying your stay in Cuba?
Caw.
That means there was just a day of like Matthew Vaughn being like, okay, Michael Ironside and everybody on the bridge, look this way now.
Yeah.
Okay, now look at like that ship blew up. All right, cool. Now.
Into the Void. That was a really good movie.
It's a good Kiss song of Psycho Circus, written by Ace. Fuck your face. Hello.
Why does he keep getting arrested?
Best friends.
I don't have super strength, so this really hurts.
Yeah, his shoulder's just dislocated.
Also, I can't control my flying ability with one arm down and the other one on fire. And dead. I'm in.
It's the mirrors. He hates the mirrors.
I bet that was a really goofy day on set because, like, clearly that, like, I-beam, that metal I-beam is made out of, like, rubber. Kiss him. Kiss him. How does she know what he looks like?
She saw him attack the fake CGI CIA building.
How does she know what he looks like now? Is he wearing the same outfit?
I don't think anybody changes except for Kevin Bacon and Emma Frost.
But he is Kevin Bacon.
Oh, that's right. I was thinking Azazel.
She saw Kevin Bacon also attack the CIA headquarters.
But
again,
not wearing the same outfit.
Granted, she saw him with a helmet.
Yeah,
but
that's true, and that's probably like the big thing. Touche. Kiss him. Kiss him. Annie, are you okay?
I like how Charles feels Sebastian Shaw's pain by proxy. He basically has to act for Kevin Bacon in this scene.
Yeah.
Who's just...
This is pretty brutal with the coin going through his head.
Yeah.
Good transition, too.
Up until that point, Bacon's probably going to be having some fun just trying to stay still here. Like, this is what I'll be remembered for, standing perfectly still while a coin goes through my head.
I'm just glad he didn't say prepare to die.
Charles is like, my mother's name is Martha too.
What did you say?
What did you say?
Do you like numismatology, Mr. Shaw? It's the study of coins. Because you're about to get a head full.
Ooh.
But yeah, we get a nice little transition here.
That's when he got the call that January Jones was going to be in the movie.
Yeah.
Both of them, actually. That was both of their reactions.
Yeah, nice juxtaposition. And remarkably, not completely bloody coin.
Yeah.
It got to wipe off the outermost divots, not divots, edges, sure, on the skin on the way out.
Yeah.
Sure.
On that luxurious bacon mane.
It's Roseburg.
Bacon Jesus?
Welcome to Cuba. Also, I'm pretty sure that wound is like on the wrong place. Like in that scene, it made it seem like it was like very much above his left eyebrow, where there it was like between. I mean, it's a stupid little thing, but
You're a stupid little.
I know.
Magneto's become his final form.
It's super effective.
I like his outfit at the end of this. It's kind of goofy, but it's like straight out of the comic
Yeah, because he's got the horns.
Yeah. And then in fucking Days of Future Past, it looks a little bit more sleek. And then I guess we get a glimpse of it in Apocalypse too. Different as well.
Yeah, but which one are they? Are they Americans, Soviets, or humans?
You can only be one.
Oh, God.
Defect.
That was the "you're fucked" look. I feel like this is kind of a callback or like a nod to the scene in the first X-Men movie with the bullets at the cops outside the thing. He's like, "Can't hold him forever, Charles."
And then it becomes the movie White Noise.
Oh God.
Jim Caviezel, Michael Keaton.
War scenes have
That
happened.
one's, I'm thinking Frequency. That one's just Michael. White Noise just.
It's just Michael Keaton.
Yeah, no Caviezel.
Look at that bare-chested Havoc.
The physique.
Give me that trailer shot of Magneto. No, not there, you bastard.
Missed one.
Yeah.
Fake.
Yeah. Captain.
What do you mean you don't want me for the next Splinter Cell?
I said can't find a better man.
I don't have anything I can say against that.
Yeah.
Goldberg.
Yeah. In WCW rules, the match would just be over. He's just that good. Sorry.
We shouldn't put so much metal in the suits.
Shit.
We're about to get the Titanic line from Michael Ironside.
Oh.
Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure serving with you. Ah,
Chris, you bastard.
I'll just leave.
Jesus.
Never come back. Good luck recording the rest of the podcasts.
Yeah.
I just hit the record button, right?
I do like this part right here.
But
Oh.
Just call me Angel in the morning, baby.
Ooh, sand.
Oh my God.
Academy Award winner, Jennifer Lawrence.
I did good.
I sucked it out of his ass.
That's what he was thinking.
He was very brave.
Yeah. Was my Peterson brave? Yeah, Peterson was very brave. sucked it out of his ass.
It's cool, Michael Ironside. You'll be in Retro Kid. Oh.
Out of all the metal in her suit, he chose the dog tag. I mean,
Charles
to
is
choke her,
about
so
to
it makes
fucking
sense.
lay down some knowledge on this. You did.
You did.
Bitch.
But we're in Cuba.
Yeah.
But the bacon is dead,
Yeah.
so it's lost its meaning.
Just
I was
kiss him.
promised fun.
I want you to be my wife.
Where's that tear?
Why are you sorry? You didn't shoot him.
People with their emotions sometimes forget logic.
Human work.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll watch that movie again. Copa. No. Ape. Yeah. Fucking
No more
the
foreplay.
hand. That's right. The hand. Oh man. I can't wait for War of the Planet of the Apes.
God, Beast looks like fucking Elvis if he was blue.
Different times, man. Different times.
He hasn't done the
Well,
67 comeback special yet.
Caught in a trap.
Besides, we need material for the sequel.
That's okay. He's gonna leave you like half dead in the back of a truck when he saves Juggernaut anyway. So
Mm.
Let's
No.
all hold hands.
Now that they had their big scene, I guess we should all move back over.
Oh. That's
He's
my
reacting to
groan
the line too.
yeah, he's like,
He's
yeah,
still-
yeah.
He's silently groaning.
God, now do I at least get to be mostly human for the sequel yet?
Yeah. Stupid plot device.
I can't feel my legs.
And with that line, they promised us that he would be in a wheelchair for the rest of the series. And then shat on us in the direct sequel.
We need to make McAvoy more mobile.
Yeah.
Fine.
You get to hear him say "fuck" in the next one.
We do, yeah. You can also hear him cuss in Atonement.
Yeah.
And Wanted, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck you done lately?
Takes out Chris Pratt.
Does he?
Yeah.
With
Is
a
Chris
keyboard.
Pratt in that?
Yeah. His tooth becomes a U, and
Mm.
fuck you.
Oh, yeah. The Office douchebag.
I forgot that it was Chris Pratt. I remember that scene.
What? It's Fat Brat, isn't it?
It's pre
Parks
pre
and Rec.
Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
Fat
has-
Brat.
He doesn't start Parks and Rec until the following year.
The fattest of Pratts. Hey, look. His wheelchair wheels make an X. Maybe he should be Professor X.
I'm gonna go put my head through a pane glass window now.
Oh, he's bald.
A pane glass window is in a glass window that gives the pane.
Yes.
House of Pain.
Ooh.
Let's kiss.
Kiss. Ugh.
Oh.
I don't.
Don't encourage her.
That's where they get the name, guys. They're not G-Men. They're X-Men.
We're not sinking, we're crashing. I hate flying, I hate falling, and I hate... Or no, yeah, you.
He's not flying, he's falling with style. What an awkward face to make when kissing.
Zoop.
Oh, it's the Superman 2 ending.
Theatrical version.
Yeah. Sorry.
Company?
My Tie's on the beach.
They just greenlit a Three's Company film. Oh, fuck, what was that? There's a scene here where, like, when he's recruiting Emma Frost, all his henchmen are, like, looking through the door, like, yeah. You'll see it in a second. Like, they're just the way they're positioned at the door. They're not standing like badasses. They're, like, positioned like the fucking Bowery boys.
At the Bowery Diner?
Oh, God, why'd you do it? Dubstep Magneto.
Yeah. Wom, 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 wom.
Then I'll fill you. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
What's my name?
It's funny because the beginning...
It's what she said.
It's funny because the beginning and end of that movie feel like it's the Magneto movie.
Again, most of it.
Yeah.
Will, yeah. The obviously this end credit sequence is inspired by like Dr. No with the weird dots.
Yeah. Simon Kinberg.
Yep. And Lauren Schuler Donner, wife of Richard Donner.
That's how they got the mind erasing kiss in there.
Yeah, it was just like you need one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, it's how you finish a movie. Even though that was Lester's idea,
It was a good one.
it was. I liked it. It was better than my version.
Yeah. Henry Jackman, not to be confused with Hugh, no relation. John Dystra, who is father of Chloe Dystra.
Don't know who she is.
Actress?
Actress and cosplayer.
Yes.
Yeah, used to date Chris Hardwick.
Yes. I'm trying to remember what I've seen her in.
At Midnight?
And
She's been on at least one episode.
the Wrestling's Not Wrestling. She's Triple H.
Ah.
But yeah,
Oliver
man.
Platt.
Jason Fleming. Lucas Till, you're gonna make out with Taylor Swift. So what do you guys think now that we're done with it?
I still enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's still one of my favorite. Hey, Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah.
It's still one of my favorite X-Men movies.
Yeah.
The beginning of a good franchise. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah. Yeah, I said.
Taking the classic X-Men movies to task.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of did.
Yeah. Yeah. We were
Yeah.
here.
I was.
Yeah. God, a lot of like fucking like EDM dance numbers in this one. Damn. Where's I need to get the soundtrack just so I can fucking dance to it. But yeah, man, X-Men First Class. It's the beginning of the course correction, which they
class course.
and I don't know. It depends on depending on what you think of the Wolverine. You know, it either continues or they take a detour. I know it's Josh's favorite. But yeah. So yeah, man, this has been another Geek Out commentary. I'm Sam.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jake.
And I'm Josh.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
This has been another Geek Out production. If you enjoyed what you heard, hey, you know, we've got a new commentary every Monday. We've got a special episode every Friday. Of course, there's the usual catching up show every Wednesday. And you get book club episodes just about every Tuesday these days. Thanks for listening.